Let her in. A few of them are coming. They're going to present their storyboards.
Share the YouTube link.
Yeah. The YouTube link for the students is shared in the chat window. So I would request all educators to kindly forward it to their students so they can join us on the tube. I would request everybody to please put yourself on mute. Kusumam. Over to you, Sandhya, ma'am.
Ma'am, please, if you can share it on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Because my students are coming in.
I'll need a minute.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. A very good evening to one and all present here. In fact, a good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to all my friends. Because we all are from different locations, and here we welcome you to We All for Goals. We All for Goals is a collaborative project by each one of us. The initiative was started by VVDAV, but today we are 100 plus educators who are all working with the objective of partnership for goals.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you. Wherever we can learn from one another, whatever we can share, we are all working together for the goals. So over to my friend Sandhya Mishra from in English School, Varanasi.
A very warm welcome to everyone. Yes, we are working under one banner, that is We All for Goals. And today we have special guests with us, Omnia Ismail ma'am. She is the head of EduTech department at Mansoura College International School. She is MIE expert and trainer, MergeCube and CoSpaces Edu Ambassador, and a Nearpod certified educator. I welcome you, ma'am, on behalf of We All for Goals. And we have one more educator with us, which we all know, Gurjot ma'am, a very famous face. She is an ICT educator from 25 years, with the teaching experience. She is a MIEE. She is MIE Master Trainer also, Adobe Creative Educator, Book Creator Educator, T4 Ambassador, Kahoot Certified, SDG Ambassador, Flipgrid Certified Educator, Wakelet Community Leader, Minecraft Community Leader, and Nearpod Certified Educator.
ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया मैम.
Yes, she is so active and so busy. Yeah.
Yes मैम, बहुत ज़्यादा, मतलब 5 मिनट तक आप सिर्फ गिनाते ही रह गए मैम. Wow. That's nice मैम वैसे.
Yeah. So without further delay, I would like to call Omnia ma'am. And ma'am, please over to you. You may start. I'm stop sharing my screen. And later.
सब कोई ओमनिया मैम के लिए ताली बजाओ.
बिल्कुल. We should clap for her and welcome her.
मैम फोन गिर जाएगा फिर ताली मारेंगे तो.
We request you to please be on mute, and students are requested to join us on YouTube. We request all students to please join us on YouTube and kindly do not virtual with Akshar.
Okay, Miss, I will subscribe.
मैम कितने सब्सक्राइबर, मतलब बहुत सारे मैम मिल जाते हैं ना वैसे ही. कितने सब्सक्राइबर मैम उस मतलब चैनल के?
बेटा आप यहाँ तो प्लीज म्यूट होके अटेंड करेंगे, अदरवाइज आप प्लीज लीव कर दीजिए.
क्या हो गया, क्या दिक्कत आ रही है?
मैं भोसड़ी के
please remove them.
चुतिया.
Please remove them.
लोड़ू ललित.
आपके प्यार में हम संवरने लगे, आपके
चेक करो इसका गाना सुना. ओ लोड़े
मयंक को चुप कर, डिवाइन बोल रहा हूँ.
हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना
Please behave yourself. Please, you should know where you are. Please keep quiet. There is a platform to share our information, not for the song. Thank you.
I've already removed some of them, but still, again, if somebody is creating a nuisance, so we'll be forced to remove you.
हिंदी बोल लो हिंदी.
Please leave if you are not interested. Either be on mute or leave the meeting. I really don't understand how these people have got the link to the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Very unfair.
See, we'll be communicating in English only. If you have any troubles, you could please leave.
Mine is connecting. And Suja, dude, I can see your profile picture, Prango.
I would again request you all to be on mute before we start. My request to each and every educator.
What happened?
Hello.
Ma'am, I think Omnia ma'am's mic is.
Yes, ma'am. Not audible, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Not
Okay.
audible.
Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now it is
audible.
coming. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now audible.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm happy to be with you today. Today we're going to talk about augmented reality apps. MergeCube. It was trending about 4 years about now. It really makes the students in the classroom or even online very interested to use it. I don't know if you have heard about it before or not, but today we are going to start from scratch about it. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, this is not my screen. Okay, as you can see, first of all, you will need to type in the browser MergeCube. This is their main website, as you can see here. And what is augmented reality? The difference between augmented reality and the virtual reality, as you can, augmented reality is when you download a certain app on your mobile phone or on your tablet with a back camera, and you hold the cube on your hand. This, what will you see? You can see the earth, the core of the earth, as you can see, warm part of the nature, parts of the frog, body parts, prism of light, lots of things that you can see it. So how can we start using it? It's very simple to do it. I'm gonna show you how. So I'm having a wiklet here about everything that you can use it for a MergeCube. So at the beginning, a MergeCube, as you can see, the MergeCube is a holographic toy. It has been used for 5 years in America. And at the beginning, it was just a toy, but the teachers use it in the schools for teaching because the students love it. And here is the link, as you have shown you, of the main website. So how can I get the MergeCube itself? So you can buy it from Amazon, or you type in any browser merge cube paper cube. So you type in the browser merge paper cube, you'll get this piece of paper, download it and print it. As you can see, you can fold it and glue it from here, these parts, to make it look like a cube. So it's very easy for you to get your own cube. So anyone in the class or any teacher can easily get his own cube in this way. So as I have showed you, you can get it from the internet, type paper merge cube, and print it and fold it, glue it like a cube. Then, how can I get with merge cube? Merge cube has
Stop doing chutia mother.
Gurjot ma'am, please remove them. No?
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Never.
as you can see here, this in their website, you'll find the main resources for everything. And you have a free trial to create an account on MergeCube because it has two main apps. So let you see here, if I click on EDU.
I'm sorry, ma'am, to interrupt. Sandhya, ma'am, let's stop admitting people. We will not admit anybody. I'll admit only if I know somebody, otherwise we will not admit. Because they are all creating some trouble. So let's restrict it. Ma'am, please carry on. I'm sorry to disturb you.
It's okay. So as you can see, I clicked on EDU, and you will find here you can start your free trial to use these MergeCube apps. So you can download MergeCube Explorer or Object Viewer. It can be downloaded on Android or iOS or even Windows. So you can find it on the Windows Store too, if you are using Windows 10. As you can see here, I have downloaded on my device. So here is my MergeCube app. We can try whatever you want. Let's just try, for example, the frogs live. So my tablet has a back camera. I will switch. Okay. Think you can use it. So this is Merge Explorer, and we'll come to the other app, which is Object Viewer. Stop working. So you can download it from the store, as I said, from your Android or iOS, as you like. I will wait till it's open again. We can start by Object Viewer. As you can see, you can teach your students anything from this. So you're having the garden items, the dinosaurs, city builders, famous artworks, human body, even the DNA, lots of things. You can open it. So I'm interested in, for example, in ancient Egypt. So now it's downloaded all these objects. Let's start with this one. So when I scan the cube, as you can see, I'll stop the camera, my camera. So you can see it. So it will, all these objects will be loaded in your, I don't know, it's not working here. Sorry, because I was using the video for the Zoom. Okay, I can show you a video. I think doesn't work because I opening another camera. I'll show you some of them from here. So we are having a medicals one, Mr. Body, this is the most famous ones. Here, let me show you some of the videos. So if I'm talking to my students about the layers of the air, so we're having here, or the air layers. It all showing on my merge cube. What if I want to teach them something else? Anatomy. So they don't have to go to the science lab.
I'm sorry, ma'am was left the meeting probably due to some network issue. She'll be here with us in a minute. Omnia ma'am, are you back? Yeah. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I did it. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, let's go back to the frog again. So as I've told you, it's easy to do it. Your students doesn't have to go to the science lab. So how can I share it with my students if we are online learning? So simply send them a copy of the merge cube. They can fold it and use it at home, and send them a link to the app that they want them to use it. So the students can watch it and write a report about what he have seen in this easy way. Okay, what else we can do it with this Merge Cube? If I want to have a free trial and use all these features, I go to this website, try Merge Cube. Okay, so I have 14 days of a free trial while having an account where you can share it with your students and having like a class and add students to it. And all these Merge Cube items will be free for you. If I open the app, or have some of them are free and some of them are not free. So I have to know which things that I want to use it. So another way of using Merge Cube that I have uploaded in a Sway. Do you know Microsoft Sway? If you know Microsoft Sway, so I made this Merge Cube to be available to everyone in a Sway. So you don't have to hold the Merge Cube in your hands. You can simply send this way to your students, and when they scan it with their mobile phones, you will get everything. And also you can insert it, so having one of them is turnable, as you can see, and the other one here doesn't move, so are having two Merge Cubes. If you're having a Merge Cube app on your mobile phone, if you scan it right now, you will see it will be great. So I think if you're having a Merge Cube, try it right now, you will love it. So how can I use it? I use this Merge Cube. I added in this 3D model. I added in a OneNote. And in this video, you'll see me scanning it. I'm scanning it with my mobile phone. So let's watch from the beginning. So as you can see, I having this Merge Cube on my tablet. All I did is I having a Merge Cube app on my mobile phone, and I started scanning it right now. So they can hear the sound of the space too. They can see Mr. Body and click on any of body parts and having information about it. So this will be great even for your students if they are at home. All you need is just a mobile phone. So this is another way of using Merge Cube. So you have lots of things to use Merge Cube in it. What if I want to make a giant Merge Cube? So you will having fun doing this. So one day I have decided to make a giant Merge Cube for my students. You can see how big is it, okay? And step one to doing this, here you will find a link to the images that you need to print it, and the size of Merge Cube is 60 centimeters. Its height and its width is the same to be a cube. So you have to print it, and your students can wear it or just hold it. So as you can see here in this video, I'll show it to you. So you can wear it and the students will be wearing the body parts or the sun or anything else. They will have fun, especially with younger students. So you can use it. So imagine the student himself or herself is the sun or the solar system. So as you can see, lots of ways to use the Merge Cube with our students, even they are having on-site learning inside your school or online learning. So they can do lots with it. So all of these ready-made things, you can use it with your Merge Cube, as I said before, and all you have to do it is just download it on your device. So we're having, as I said, you can download it on Windows 10, you can download it on your iOS on your iPhone or Android device, create an account on it, or even it works without creating an account on it. So it works in the two cases. If you want to have access to all the Merge Cube apps or in it, inside it, so this is the Merge Explorer. If you want to have an access to everything on it, you will have to create an account. You're having a free trial for 14 days. And you'll having fun with your students. You'll really love it and students will love it. And we said before, how can I get the Merge Cube? If it's not available on Amazon or it's very expensive for me, simply right now download it. Even if you didn't download it and print it, as you can see it, if you scan the Merge Cube picture on your device, it will work too. So it's like magic. So here it works, download it and make it like a cube. The students will really love it, having fun, and will think all the time it's a magic. And this is the first part of augmented reality. Another thing that can you do it with the Merge Cube is that if you are having a VR and you hold it inside it, so are having another thing to note about the Merge Cube, it has a headset, so it could be VR too. So as you can see, they are having a special VR because you can remove this part, and this part will be your mobile phone camera, as you can see it here, and you can watch everything using the VR headset. So more than one way that can use it for the Merge Cube, as you can see. Another thing that we want to add it, if your mobile phone is an old one, the Merge Cube apps won't work with it. So I'm opening the Merge Cube for you right now. So you will find all these apps. Galactic Explorer is for free, and Mr. Body 2 is for free. Transforming Earth, but the other apps want to be for free. It's open for me because I'm their ambassador. So students will really have fun, especially that when you use it, the students will have a quiz at the end in some apps. So they will love the quiz. So they can answer some questions related to it. I hope it works now. Yeah, as you can see. So we're having here Mr. Body. If I click on my device on the lungs, you get informations going back. So it's really fun. Here. Turn it in all directions, but don't put your finger in the front. Okay, you're having here the bladder, heart, liver, lungs. So as I said, the students will love it. Let's try another one. So are having here the earth, and they can have a volcano. So imagine that you're holding all these layers in your hand. That's amazing thing. Of course, you can zoom it. I think the volcano, really my students love it. So can you see the smoke coming out of it? So it's amazing thing. They can see the ash, the vent, still, and with your hand you can zoom it in and out. So I think it's very great, it's very easy to use it. Don't have to have an experience, great experience in it. Just all you have to do is just download the app. Okay. Just download the app and start using it. So I have finished. If you have any question, please tell me.
It's just amazing, ma'am. It's so very nice, unbelievable. Such features it has. You really feel like trying it right now. Still, my friends, in case anybody has any question, we also have amongst us our supervisory in charge, Sonia Malik, ma'am. Welcome, Sonia, ma'am. And we have a lot of other educators. We have Nadia, ma'am, from Russia. We have Vatsala, ma'am, a lot of educators from India and across the globe with us. So, friends, in case anybody has any questions, you can please ask. Sonia, ma'am, this is very good for maths also.
Yeah, it has something related to math. The object viewer app has lots of things. And by the way, if you are using the object viewer app, you can upload any 3 model on it. So you are free to upload 3 models.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sandhya, ma'am, you can hear me, I hope. Sandhya, ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, she needs to unmute herself.
Maybe some network issues.
No, her mic is unmute.
Sandhya, ma'am, please unmute.
Yes, now
Yeah.
I can. I'm trying a lot. Okay. It was indeed a great tool, and I would like to share. See, last year we had I cannot share my screen. Okay, last year we had a tool called VVDAV.
Ma'am, there's some network issue at your end today. Some network issue with the Sandhya ma'am, your area. Omni ma'am, it was indeed a wonderful tool, an amazing tool, and you explained it very well. It's really, we would love to explore, and we'll surely get back to you whenever we have a trouble. We'll invite you again so that you could handhold and help us sort out our concerns. Still, my friends, anybody has problem, we still have ma'am with us. Thank you so much on behalf of VVDAV. Ma'am, you and thank you on behalf of the We All for Goals team. Thank you, Sandhya ma'am, for inviting her. Thank you for your valuable time, friends. And now,
Gujot ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
back.
please.
Please allow me to share this screen for once.
Sure, sure. You are a co-host, ma'am.
Okay,
you can do it. You
yes.
have some networking issues today.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, see the merge cube?
Oh,
we
beautiful.
had in the educational mela, and it was a great, yeah, that's why I want. But the only thing in this remote teaching, like we are not able to do is because the back camera is required. Yes, Omnia ma'am?
Yeah, but as I told you, I have uploaded on a Sway. So they're having a 3D model on their computer. They can only scan it with their mobile phone.
Wait, hello. Yeah, Sandhya ma'am, some problem with your network today. She's again not with us. Okay. Once she stops sharing, I can start. Sandhya ma'am, in case you are back, please stop sharing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nadia ma'am. It's great to have you with us. And coming to the second part of it, especially for English teachers, especially for the English teachers, it's very useful. In fact, it can be used by any teacher, but yes, for English teachers, it's much more interesting. Nice to have you, Nadia ma'am. Welcome. Ma'am, please unmute yourself and say something. Ma'am, unmute.
She's not able to. You have to allow her, I think.
No, not allow. One second, I'll do that.
Yeah, Omnia ma'am has shared the Wakelet link. Yeah.
So yes, dear friends, right now I'm completing my Microsoft Expert nomination, and there is a question there, how I learn and how others learn from me. And this is what I'm writing, that traditionally I invite educators to my classroom, to my webinars. And today, Sandhya invited me to participate. And I'm always willing to learn from other people. Yes.
Thank you.
That is a pleasure to
share
experience, knowledge with each other. Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you on board, ma'am. We always learn from you. So you are always our mentor. Whether you come to attend or whether we come to attend, you are indeed our mentor, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, definitely. We're all working together. We also have Vinny with us. Welcome, Vinny. Okay, till the probably in the second half, Omni ma'am has shared the Wakelet link with us. We definitely going to go through the Wakelet link. We'll have a lot of information that is there in the chat window. Ma'am has also shared the link of the Sway.
Yeah,
so
you can insert anything.
We can all utilize. Just a second. I'll be back. Yeah. And starting with the second part, I'll be just beginning with the storyboard. So let me quickly share my screen. As I said, storyboard is, preferably for English teachers, but we all can use because we know our students love stories. Nadia ma'am is very fond of teaching kids through stories. I have my students attend her sessions whenever she is telling a beautiful tale. So here's another medium. As simple as I just typed storyboard and you can see the words best free online storyboard. The first link which is available, it's a comic strip maker. The moment you open it, you just need to create your login on this visual communication tool, which is here with you. You can use your Microsoft logins, you can use your Google IDs, and coming here, I will just start with my storyboard. If I go to my storyboard, it will show me the story which I've already created. I created a story today by the name of Trial. I'll just show you. And I can create a story. If I go to my storyboard, it shows me whatever I've saved. I can create a story using the create a storyboard button. Very simple. This is the screen I get when I start with creating a story. Now, initially, I have here 3 windows. I can make them up to 6 because we're using the free plan. So we definitely have limitations, but we can make it up to 6. I'll start with 3 only. First option is my scenes. So depending on my scene, I can choose a background. I can choose a background of a town, an entertainment, indoor, outdoor, a school, or some sports ground, traveling somewhere, going to work, office, home, whatever you're looking for. There are plenty of backgrounds options in each one of them. I can pick up any background, just simply drag it down and it is there. Now, I picked up a scene here. Whatever editing you want to do in this scene, you can change the colors. You can edit the scene. Instead of daytime, you can make it nighttime, appear or disappear. You can make the mummy appear, fire appear, whatever options. Then you have the different color schemes. You want to change the color of the fire, you can do that, update the scene. And here you can see a night scene is there. You can add filters, you can bring it to the top, front button, copy it, crop it, erase it, and so on, depending on your requirement. Once you have the backgrounds, so background is simply drag and drop, whatever you're looking at. I'm just dragging 3 different backgrounds without any sequence of a story. I have different backgrounds. I can go to characters. Depending on my story, I can pick up a character. I'm talking of a monsters and myths. I can take a character. I can take a fairy tale. I can pick up a witch. And I can change the size, the color, the directions, the pose, whatever I want to do with it. I can modify. Then I can even have mythological characters, a lot of them, maybe, a king here. Depending on my requirement, I can choose the size. Moving on, we have text boxes available. You can pick up a text box of your choice and type anything you want to. I'll just show you my own storyboard. And you have different shapes. infographics depending on your requirements. Again, web and frames available, change the size, edit things. Different objects in case you are talking of a science story. You're making a worksheet or you want to upload it. Depending on your requirement, you can have the elements. You're making a maths worksheet, whatever you're looking at, or you're making a science worksheet. Some kind of borders. The graphic organizers, whatever you're looking at, there are a lot of templates available. And coming back, you have arrows, you have numbers, a few 3D objects are available depending on what story you're creating, maybe for the little kids, or a math story, or a science story, or an English story, or a mythological tale. You can pick up anything and everything you're looking for. Once you have created your objects, now let me come back to my story, which I've already created. Just a few scenes I created to show you. I have added text also, you can see. And if you look at their faces, you know, I have purposely added here masks. So if you want to teach your children about some kind of usage of masks and social distancing, I placed my characters a little far away in the story. So along with the telling them a tale, you can even emphasize the importance of the message, whatever you want to convey to them. So I have just added these masks on my own choice. I can change the color of the mask. I can change the size or anything. I've done it for all 1, 2, and 3 of them. So whatever your requirement might be, what message you want to write down, you have different options of text available. Yes, Vinny, please. Yeah, Vinny, you wanted to say something? You can unmute.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Wow, it's lovely, so creative. So I just have a question about the background. Can we add a real picture here?
Yeah, we can upload a background here. Wow. We definitely have an option of uploading a real background here, creating a story, and I'll show you a few more options. See, you have the layout here. If you go to the layout, you can make it 6 cells. If you find it, you're going to adjust in 6 cells. So you can do that. Click on this and just say, let's go. So you have 3 more cells to increase your story. You can add, delete, move any of them here and there, copy them. Advanced will give you further more options, like you can change the size of your cell. You can add grid lines. Suppose you're teaching a maths lesson, you can make it title caps. You can add it emphasize, or you can maybe make the description emphasize. Big, whatever you want to do, you can do that accordingly. This is all available in the advanced option. Give me a minute. Then undo, redo is there, save is there. Once you have done this, you can save it, you can present it, you can download it. I'll just show you. Suppose I go to the save option from here. So let me say save and continue. I go back to my dashboard of the story and I can check my storyboards. Here I have my storyboard. This is the name of my story I've given trial. So I can print it, I can download it, I can slideshow it. If I want to show my children a slideshow of this, I can do that very easily. So you just need to move on to the next slide and you can explain it alongside, because we have just made 3 of them. So at the moment we have only 3 slides. Otherwise, you can definitely go back and add more slides to just the edit option. You want to print it and share the cards with your children, go to your class and show it to them. So you have the options. My settings is here. That this is just for you, your own self, changing your username, passwords, creating your storyboard, and anybody else wants to ask anything. But yeah, I have a few students of mine here. I hope they're there with me, because we had a lot of confusion today on the people who were joining in. So we did not admit many, but then I have few students who have created stories. Yes, do we have here Vanshika or Devyanshi? Probably they've not been able to join. No issues. You can ask me if you have any questions. So till then, I will share my screen and I'll show you. Yes, please.
Gurjot ma'am, Vanshika is there.
No, Vanshika Taneja is there, not Vanshika. Yes, ma'am. You can ask your question, please. I think you can unmute. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, very good evening. Yes.
Ma'am, can we animate the characters in this storyboard?
You can add an animated character in the paid version. In the free version, you will not be able to animate the characters. We do have certain,
thank you.
We do have certain limitations, you know, that in the free version and the paid version. I'll just quickly share the beautiful stories my students have created on the Earth Day. In fact, I wanted them to come and present themselves, but out of the confusion today, because we stopped admitting people, I'll just share a few stories which they have created very quickly. Here, they made their own small stories on Earth Day, what all they are trying to do. You can see just in 3 slides, they've depicted what they plan to do on the occasion of Earth Day. Each one of them have beautifully depicted Save Earth. They've created their own story, which can be very easily, you know, shared even with the little students. Use of dustbins, don't throw plastic bags, don't blow horns, and here again, don't make it a dumping ground. Their own way that each one of them has expressed. So beautifully said, go green before green goes, and each one have been contributing. A lot of them, I had invited all these children today because I wanted them to show their work. And you can see how nicely they've made. The text is added, the characters are added, the background is added. Any slide where you find the background should be the same. You can repeat the background, copy that particular scene, and you get that background again. You can copy the characters again, depending on your requirement. Any kind of a tale can be depicted. And so on. I have many of them because they all beautifully contributed to the storyboard with their own stories. I think That's all I have. In case anybody has any questions, you could let me know.
Vinny is raising hand again.
Yeah, yes, Vinny ma'am, please. Can you unmute? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Wow, that's so creative. You are really amazing. Every time you amaze us. Okay, my question is that how, as an educator, how do we collaborate with students? So how do we, apply account as an educator, or each student need to apply for account?
See, I gave it to my students, they made it and they shared it on the Wakelet. That was one way I thought of it, because I'm using a free account. I can definitely share, download it, share it with my students. We'll not be able to contribute on the same story. So what I did is I told them that you're going to use it yourself, explore it yourself, create your story, and use the tool to show what you're going to do on the Earth Day. Something for the environment, what you would like to do, and they made it themselves beautifully. I did not teach them the software, nothing doing. I just gave them the name of the tool, and they created their stories and contributed to the Wakelet. And the entire class shared the Wakelet.
So which means that you give them the website link, and then the student, maybe they apply their account, and then when they finish, they just link their work for
they can download it as a PDF, they can download it as a PPTX, they can print it, whatever the way they want to use it, they can do that.
Okay. Wow. And then upload to your Wakelet collection.
Yes. They can save it on their Google Drive.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Anybody else? Any query, any question related to this? You can all explore. Probably you all are much more tech savvy than I am. I'm very sure that you can all try. So if that's all, so thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Gurjot ma'am. Thank you so much, Omnia ma'am. Two great ladies. Today we have learned two wonderful apps. Yeah, thank you so much, Omnia ma'am, for accepting, and to ma'am also, Gurjot ma'am also. I'm going to share the screen, and there is a link for there is a training code you all can redeem. Please take the screenshot or you can redeem it.
You can note down the code and redeem it at Microsoft Education Center. You will be getting a certificate. In case you're not aware of it, I'll still repeat. You can log into Microsoft Education Center using your Google Gmail or your Outlook account. On the extreme right hand side, you have, give me a minute. I'll just quickly share my screen and show you all. I'll just open very quickly Microsoft Education Center. You just open the website and log in. In case you do not have a login, you can use your Gmail ID or create an Outlook account, depending. I do have a login. On the right hand side, you will find the alphabet, redeem achievement code, and you simply have to type the code. And yes, I am going to do it because I will also get a certificate, right, Sandhya ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you could repeat the code, please.
Yeah, sure. It's T.
Yeah.
And then SMC, all in caps lock.
Okay. SMC
4.
Yeah.
FBF and 21.
And 21. So friends, you just need to click on redeem, and here you've completed your custom training. And the moment you go to the right hand side, you can look into your profile, search for the certificate, find out the one, because by the grace of God, it's a long list, so I would not scroll down. I would like you to collect your own certificates this way. And very simple, most of you know how to do it, but still I can see a few newcomers. So in case you're not aware, you can please, it takes a single minute to redeem your code. So you will be getting a certificate. It's a two-way benefit. I always share to the educator who is taking the session and to the one who's attending the session, both. So let's, you can all redeem the code and collect your certificates for the today's session. Thank you, Sandhya ma'am, for organizing a wonderful event. Thank you to each one of my friends who've joined me, there are many colleagues of mine. We have Meena Jha ma'am, we had Nishli, Nilima ma'am, Sonia ma'am, probably they have left us for another session. And we have many friends from different DAVs across India, different educators from Malaysia, Russia, and Nirmala ma'am, my co-host and my partner in starting the session, We All for Goals.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Sandhya ma'am, for being a wonderful moderator in today's session.
Always
And
welcome.
right.